Morning, tubers. It's Monday morning. It's about 9:30 now. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to work. Just watching some of the videos. Not many up. M13 put one up. Wow, everything out there looks so different in Taiwan, eh? You know, you take your kid out and there's tons of stuff to do in the moles, isn't there? Not like here. That looked pretty good fun, really did. Mega Crazy Hillbillies put one up. Boring day, yeah, you look really bored there, buddy. I don't know, you got to get out and do a few different things, eh? Not a lot going on when the farm's not going on, eh? Can't get up there at the weekend. Makes for a boring weekend. Who else? The Outlaw Videos SS. He always puts up some great videos every now and again. I love this one today with the sleds, the what's it, grass drag racing. It was really good. That one at the beginning, he said he's blowing it off. It looked like, did it have NOS on it or something or what? I don't know. They look really fast though. Good video. Vlogging life. Well, yeah. Normal old video from Vlogging Life, eh? Always entertaining. Hey bud, that door, when your old man came to fix the washing machine, is that door still hanging off? You not put it on yet? And I noticed that. And you're on about cigarettes. Well, I've actually got a packet of Marlboros here, look. Now that's what they look like here in this country. Look, they've got lots of advertising on them. They don't even say Marlboro on there. They've put a thing on there, I suppose they're not allowed to say Marlboro. So they say rooftop, look. I don't know. And they got the flip lid, like you were on about, see? 20 in there. Yeah. Yeah, and they do kill you. Yeah. Anyhow, let's see. Yeah, what else? He's on about your computer and that. I don't know. Goes right over the top of my head. I don't know what you're on about. Don't know. A lot of people out there probably do, but not me. But yeah, I watched it. Pretty good video. Yeah, I like the ending. That's good. Yeah, I know there's lots of work involved in that. I can just imagine. Anyhow, I got to go and have myself a shower and get out of work. Get these bloody doors finished. So that's what I'm going to do now. Don't know what else I'm going to get up to. I'm supposed to be going with Joe later on today to pick that plough up, but I don't know if that's going to come off. I've got to wait for a phone call. So anyhow, I'm going to go and get on, and I'll take you with me a bit later. Well, I just come down and get my ciggies, and looks to me like it's hunting season down here. Look, on the reserve. Don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can zoom her in a little bit. Hang on. Where are we? Where the hell are we? Oh, there we are, look. Look at that lot. Looks like someone's going to have some nice meat off of that. Wow, they're big uns and all. Lovely. Lots of pepperettes, eh? Lots of pepperettes. Oh well, let's get on with what we were going to do. Well, all the fields through here look really bare now. But there's some still got cattle going on. Most of them, they've actually harvested them now. Does look bare, all the trees gone. All the leaves are gone, winter's coming, yucky. Anyhow, I thought I'd answer a few of the questions on some of the comments and that people have been leaving. There's a comment yesterday, I think, on my video, and someone says, hey bloke, what, you only painted 2 doors in a whole day? Well, let me tell you, I was doing 4, I was getting up to 4 a day, which is pretty good when you consider you got to do them twice. So there's 8 doors and all the surrounds, so there's another 8 surrounds. But this is the last lot. You know, these are the people I couldn't get in and let it up and all sorts of things. So it's a bit of a pain to try and get in there and arrange it. So what I try and do is 2. You know, you can't get in there early. You know, today it's been 3 degrees, 4 degrees out there. Pretty damn cold with a bit of wind as well. So I don't get to the first house till 10 o'clock really. Let them get up and let it warm up a little bit. And then by the time I've done the 2 doors, you've got to remember I got to be finished by sort of 2 o'clock. I mean, they need 3 hours to have that inner door open before it'll actually dry. Can't be finishing there at 5, can I? Because it'd be like minus nearly out there. So that's the only reason I'm down to 2 doors at the moment. But yeah, not many more to do now. I think I've actually got 4 or 5 to do, so we're nearly finished. I just thought I'd answer that comment anyhow. Right, tubes. Another thing that's always cropping up is people are always saying to me, "Hey bloke, how come you in Canada? How did you get there?" Well, I get a lot of PMs on that, and I do answer them, but you know, it just keeps cropping up all the time. So what it was my family's been over here for a long time. I think my sister came over here. She's a year younger than me. She came over when she was 17. Got married, came over here. She's got a bunch of kids. My dad then came over when my gran passed away, his mum. So he immigrated over here, and my sister sponsored him. In those days, you had to do a sponsorship thing. And I was like the last one to come over. Now, I was married at the time, and you all know I've got some other kids and that. We came over for a couple of holidays, and we were due to immigrate. We were going to immigrate out here, and then one day my missus decided she didn't want to immigrate here. So, you know, it sort of wasn't very good for me. But, you know, I thought, well, okay, then if that's what it's going to be, that's what it's going to be. And then a little while after that, she decided she didn't want me. So I thought, well, okay then, if I'm going to start again, bugger it, I'm going to go to Canada.
You're kicked to the curb.
So kick to the curb, would I? Kick to the curb. So I thought, well, bugger it, you're going to start again, bloke. Get on that plane and get over there. So I did. So I jumped on the plane with a one-way ticket, which wasn't very good. It was just after that 9/11 thing. And yeah, I got held up in bloody customs for hours and hours and hours because I didn't have a return ticket. Anyhow, I finally got in the country. I stayed with my dad for quite a while. I lived with my dad, and then I met Tracy, didn't I? What? And after that, a few months, wasn't it? A few months after that, I met Tracy, and we started knocking around together. And then it wasn't long that I was actually living with you in London, yeah, in the apartment buildings. So I tried to start my immigration up. Now, what it was, my sister was going to sponsor me, and we got all the forms, filled them all out. It's very expensive to do as well, very expensive. And I was allowed to stay in Canada for 6 months. So we started getting all that together, and it was nearly going to run out. And then what you can do is you can take out a visitor's permit, can't you? But that cost a load of money, didn't it? And you've got to insure yourself while you're here. That cost a load of money in case anything happens to you, you go wrong or anything, yeah? And you need someone to fix you. So anyway, we put in for the immigration with my sister as a sponsor, and it came back as denied. Now, my sister could sponsor anybody, like a father, mother, sister, cousin, anybody. And she can sponsor a brother as long as a brother is under 18, wasn't it? So we were like, well, that's it. What the hell am I going to do now? I'm going to have to go back to England. And you said, no, you're not going, didn't you? So that's when we went out and got married, didn't we?
I proposed to you.
Yeah, she proposed to me. She said, hey, bloke, you ain't going back. You're going to have to marry me. Make an honest woman out of me. So, anyhow, that's what we did. So that's when we got married. That's 10 years ago, wasn't it? So that's when we got married. And my dad and my sister, for a wedding present, his basement was all done. It was a done-up basement, but he set up a big basement in his big house he had. So he set up a load of tables, hard tables in, and nice cutlery and all the tablecloths. And my sister put on a big spread, and we had some family friends and that over, didn't we?
Yeah,
a little small wedding, and we got married in my dad's house. It was very good. One of his friends at the flying club is a preacher guy, isn't he? Whatever you call it here. What do you call it? What do you call it? Guy that can marry you. Minister. He's a minister. So he came and married us for free. And we did it all on the bloody cheap, didn't we?
Cheap.
Yeah, and then, of course, then you put the papers in, and that sort of fast-tracked the immigration, and best thing we ever did. So, anyhow, I hope that answers that question. Now, we're nearly home now. I'm going to go and get some beer and go home, and we'll carry on with this. We're going to have something for tea tonight. We're going to have a barbecued chicken with mini potatoes, like the new potatoes, and vegetables. So I'll show you that a bit later. And I don't know what else we're going to get up to. So there you go. I don't know if I'm going to get that plough with Joe. I think that's going to be put off till tomorrow, but I'm not sure. So anyhow, I'll keep you updated on that one. Right, like I said, tonight we're going to have chicken done on the barbecue. Just put a bit of this cheap old chicken and rich sauce on it. And we're going to have these potatoes, they're really good. Just cut them in half and boil them up, and we're going to have some veggies, and we love?
Yeah.
Have some veggies with it. And we boil them, so I like them boiled a bit, say.
Yeah.
And then we usually put a bit of butter on them and some of that, steak, a little bit of Montreal steak spices shaked in it. It tastes good. So anyhow, look, let me show you my barbecue, and I put a chicken on. So we're out here right now. Barbecues. Well, you can get all different types of barbecues. This is probably one of the better kinds. Vermont Casting, cost me a lot of money. I bought this bugger about, don't know how many years ago now. Must have been at least 6 or 7 years ago. And all I've ever done is put a battery in the starter. She's really good, works freaking amazing, and does it get hot? Look, she's now running. We're at like minus, probably, no, not minus, but we're about 3 degrees out here, and she's running at getting on for 600. And it's a really good barbecue. It's got a great grill in it. Look, it's really heavy, great big 2 pieces, and we've got the bit up top. That's where I'm going to throw the chicken. So I'll throw it in there now, and I'll show you. Right, there you go. There's the old chickie bird in there. Look, it's got a little bit of barbecue sauce on it. Gonna leave it up on that top rack. Gonna shut the door. I don't know, probably leave it in there for 15 minutes. Maybe turn it once, maybe a little bit longer. I'll check it and make sure it's cooked. But it's nice to do up there. It doesn't all spit and catch on fire. So there you go. Here's the old Vermont Casting. So I'm gonna go and finish another beer, I think. Right, the old chicken's all done. Let me show you. Look at that, look. We're having a healthy meal today, look. Barbecued chicken. It's very, very nice. Nice and moist. It's all cooked all the way through, nice and white, but it's very moist. And we've got, hang on, let me turn this down a little bit. Let me turn this down. We've got those nice little mini potatoes in there, look. You'll see that. And we've got a great big pot of veg. Look. There's 2 different types of veg in there. There's all the chopped up ones and the long... 3 or 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the long beans in there and everything. But we nearly ran out of those, so we mixed some other in. But that's going to be really good. Look, there's some nice new little potatoes, look. Just chop them in half and do them. Better turn that back up, or the missus is going to give me a hiding. So, there we go. Anyhow, that's what we're having for dinner tonight. Well, I ain't got to show you on a plate. There it is. Right, just have a chicken, nice new potatoes and veggie. Very, very healthy meal tonight after all the shit we have been eating, hey? Anyhow, I'm going to turn this off now. I've had enough. I'm going to take it down a bit later and cut it up and throw it up to you lot. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Nice one.